What do you mean, is this it? Gosh, we're 2 minutes into it, and the band is moaning now. In a well-meaning gesture, Gerald Ford today said that if Oliver North is found guilty, he will grant him a former presidential pardon. What more could you ask for? If, in fact, you were axing for anything. Wow. It's quiet out here on the moors tonight, isn't it, Paul? And finally, Vice President Dan Quayle stopped in Samoa yesterday on his way to Australia, and he had an airport press conference there, and the very first question the local press asked him as he got off the plane was, what is Vanna White really like? So, let me take a look at the big show card here, Kevin. Just pass it on over here. Let me take a look at the big jumbo show card. This has everything you need to know about tonight's broadcast right here on one card. Here's the big jumbo show card. There you go. Take a look. David Steinberg, he'll be out here first. Indigo Girls. John Hurt, quite an actor. I know you're troubled by all this empty space, aren't you? You're thinking, damn, we deserve a full card's worth of a show. Well, that's where the surprises come in, right? Kevin, this is supposed to say surprises on it. All right, well, let's introduce our friend Paul Schaefer right over there in the corner. Here's Paul Schaefer. Have to go up here now. Have to go up here.
Why don't you head up into the audience?
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Thank you so terribly much.
Do it not each day.
Thank you very much. I'll just this way. I can't. I'm sorry. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to visit with members of our studio audience tonight, and they're going to tell us interesting stories about famous people that they have come in contact with at some point heretofore. And then we give them prizes, right? What do we have for them tonight? What do we give them? Steaks. Oh, boy. Steaks. Is there a John Fratiello with us tonight? A Mr. John Fratiello. John Fratiello has... Oh, hi, John. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Where are you from, John?
Narragansett, Rhode Island.
You know, I know people who live in Narragansett. I thought for a second I had been there. I don't think I've been there. Have I been there?
I don't know.
No. What do you do up there?
I'm a manager of a restaurant.
What kind of a restaurant? Seafood?
It's an Italian restaurant.
Oh, an Italian restaurant.
Called Casa Rossi.
Casa Rossi?
Right.
And that means Red House?
House of Rossi.
House of Rossi. Okay. All right. Now, John, tell us about your brush with greatness here.
Years ago when I was working at Walt Disney World, I met Mickey Mouse backstage.
Wow.
And Mickey was actually a she.
Mickey was a she?
Right.
Yeah. And that must have been quite a thrill, eh?
Oh, it was.
Yeah. And is there more to this story, John?
Yes, Dave. There were some other surprises, too. Through the cigarette haze, I noticed Goofy. He was guzzling tequila from a thermos, wearing red lace push-up bra.
Ah, wait. Yeah.
Jimmy Cricket was pawning a young airline hostess and her twin sister. And that was my cue to leave.
Wow. Sure is quiet in here tonight, isn't it, John? All right, now give John his steaks. Here we go. Let's see what do we have here. Oh, nice. Enjoy those. Nice meeting you. Thank you very much. Have fun in Narragansett. Vicky Spence. Have we a Vicky Spence with us here this evening? Hi, Vicky. How are you? Pleasure to meet you. Where are you from, Vicky?
Scotland.
Scotland, really? What part of Scotland?
Glasgow.
Glasgow, Scotland. And what do you do there?
I work in McDonald's.
You're lying, aren't you?
No, it's true.
Because I could check your visa and you're gone. Really, you work in a McDonald's in Glasgow, Scotland? Mm-hmm. Well, is that fun? Well, how can it be fun? But
It's not fun, no.
No, it's not fun, but it's
a job.
It's a job, of course it is. But, you know, to us, it sounds kind of exotic. Well, not exotic, but unusual.
Well, it's unusual, but I hate it. It's terrible.
You hate it, and it's terrible.
Burgers are crap.
Well, you know, that goes without saying. My point, though, is that you're in Scotland and in Glasgow, and you work at a... Oh, never mind. Are you on vacation?
Yeah.
No,
2
nice.
weeks.
2 weeks? You enjoying yourself?
Love it.
Where else have you been?
In New York?
Well, I don't, yeah, sure, make it
I've
easy
been
on
to
yourself.
Europe and I've been to Africa.
I see, but not on this particular trip, because
No.
then you would really be exhausted, and boy, are my arms tired. Okay, now, tell us about your brush with greatness.
Well, I met Ben Elton. Did you get the show Young Ones here?
Yes, I
Well,
think we
he
do.
wrote that, and he's got a book out just now in Britain called Stark. And it's a bestseller, and it's really good. You should read it. And I met him. He signed my copy.
Ben Elton is the person you've met?
I know you've probably never heard of Ben Elton.
We've
but
heard of him, but he,
in
he's...
Scotland, we haven't heard of David Letterman.
I don't think there's any need to get ugly about this.
Well, I think Ben Elton is great.
Well, no, I'm sure. I think we have heard of him. We've seen him on a couple of American television shows. It's just that by comparison to Mickey Mouse, you know. You know what I think we'll do? You should get to take a minute here to meet some American celebrities. Do you have just a second? I'm asking her. She's in the audience. No, she has to tell her story and run, Dave. Got to be downtown at 6, and all right, here, we'll just put this here. Hold that. Make some, and we'll still see that you get some steaks, all right? Oh, come here. You look apprehensive. We haven't lost an audience member yet. All right, thank you very much. Here, come here, Vicki. This is our producer, Robert Morton. Vicky Spence, she's from Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland. All right, come on. Vicki, come on. Don't dawdle. This is Bob Rooney. That's Vicky Spence. She's from Scotland. Here's our announcer over here. This is Bill Wendell. Bill Wendell has been in broadcasting since before there was broadcasting. Vicky Spence. She's from Glasgow, Scotland. Yep. And there's Jeff Samaha. He's one of our stagehands. She's from Glasgow, Scotland. Works in a McDonald's over there. Over here, hiding from me is my cue card boy, Kevin Kay. He's been with me for 40 years. Vicky Spence. She's from Glasgow, Scotland, by the way. Did you meet Bob Rooney? Yeah, I think you did. Okay. Here's our guitar player. This is Sid McGuinness. Vicky Spence.
Bought a sweater in Glasgow.
Once bought a sweater in Glasgow. Wow, this is getting better and better. All right. Here's our Vicky. It's our musical director, Paul Schaefer. Vicky Spence.
Tis a broad-bricht moonlit neck, if I may say.
All right. This is Will Lee, our bass player. Anton Figg. Anton has an accent as well. Say hello, Anton. It's Vicky Spence. She's from Glasgow, Scotland. Works in the McDonald's there, next to the liquor store. All right, come on. Come on, Vicky. Let's see. Who else can we meet here? How are we doing on time? We all right? Oh, we got plenty of time. Carl Eckett's been doing our handheld camera for many, many years, Vicky. Here's Biff Henderson, another one of our stage managers, Vicky Spence. She's from Glasgow. Bailey Storch operates camera number 3 here. Vicky Spence. Nice. Whoa, what the hell was that? It's Al Marr. He just kicked something over. But believe me, nobody kicks things over better than Al Marr. If you want anything kicked over, call Al. Come on. This is our green room. We'll be right back. Don't worry. Let's see. This is where the folks are. Is there... let's see. Oh, here's David Steinberg right there. There he is. This is Vicky Spence. She's from Glasgow, Scotland.
Hello,
Yeah,
Vicky.
yeah. And I'm sorry, John Hurt, of course. Vicky Spence. She's from Glasgow, Scotland. Do we have Indigo girls here? There they are, right there. Vicky Spence from Scotland. Okay.
The compliments are here also.
Oh, good. We have to go now. Come on, Vicky. Don't slow this down. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now how much time? What? 1 minute? Okay, let's go into the control room here. Oh, this is where it all happens. Have you ever been in a control room? No. Look who's here. It's Vicky Spence. This is Brian McAloon there.
Hi,
Vicky
Brian.
Spence. Pete Fatovich.
Hi, Pete.
This is Jude Brennan right there.
Hi.
This is Jude's last night.
Oh.
This is Hal Gurney, our director. And, of course, Pete Basil here. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Question?
Yeah.
I'm astounded. I've been taking everything.
Okay, that's enough. I think we pretty well kicked this one to death. Anybody else we could meet? Is that it? Oh, okay, all right. Have you enjoyed? You supposed to meet who? Well, you got to meet him. Well, don't start whining. It's all free. Plus, you get steaks. Right, stand still. You're like in a daze or something. Okay, we'll be right back here. We got a great show tonight. Don't worry. All right.
Excuse me. Are those Bugle Boys you're wearing?
Why, yes, they are Bugle Boys.
We thought so.
When Acura asked if we would design a new tire for the extraordinary NSX, we responded very quickly. Yokohama, where Acura turned for ultra-high performance.
The bigger-than-ever four-door Chevy S10 Blazer. Now America's best-loved sport utility vehicle gives you 4 doors and standard four-wheel anti-lock brakes. The bigger-than-ever, better-than-ever 1991 four-door S10 Blazer. Open one up and see why more people are winning this. Now it's easy to win with a heartbeat. They were best friends.
I resolved to be elected to Congress within 10 years.
But there was a difference between them.
No matter how high up you are, you're still responsible for the law.
The difference between power
He's tied into racketeering, bribery. He's my best friend.
and justice.
What's with all these questions?
Between getting it right and getting it all.
Tell me this isn't about me coming out ahead of you.
John Cusack, James Spader, True Colors, rated R. Exclusive engagement starts Friday, March 15th. Check newspapers for theater.
Introducing Wendy's Chicken Cordon Bleu, a boneless breast of chicken, ham, Swiss cheese, Grey Poupon, and mayonnaise on a toasted Kaiser bun.
That looks delicious.
Try the new Chicken Cordon Bleu sandwich at Wendy's for a limited time.
That means you have to hurry.
Pick a place, any place, and AT&T can take you there for less. Announcing the AT&T Select Saver calling plan. Just select an area code and you get AT&T quality and special low prices 24 hours a day, no matter how many different people you call. AT&T Select Saver, one place, but so many of the family and friends you want to be with. AT&T, all you need to reach out.
Keep that shower fresh feeling all day with Vans. When you feel shower fresh, you feel good about yourself. Get that shower fresh feeling and feel good about yourself all day. Keep that shower fresh feeling all day.
New Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Cups now have 3 times more peanuts. Have we gone too far? Not if you like peanuts. New Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Cups, now 3 times crunchier.
Now there's a whole new kind of fried chicken. New light and crispy from KFC. The taste will get all your attention. New light and crispy from KFC. No skin, so it's light. All taste because it's marinated with 11 herbs and spices.
Give me no skin, give it all taste. Nobody's cooking like Blaze KFC.
You could say Later's as much fun as a barrel of primates.
We differ genetically from chimps by only just over 1%.
Yeah, they don't have TV.
An innocent girl is raped. Her boyfriend takes revenge.
They don't want an arrest.
The press will crucify you.
Street justice and the law. All new Law and Order, NBC Tuesday.
Fresh from the Rockies, a more naturally refreshing beer, brewed with pure Rocky Mountain spring water. Original Coors, the Rocky Mountain legend.
I eat. Chocolate, potato chips, hamburgers.
Introducing a new idea in dieting. Exercise. It makes your body burn calories faster, so the weight you take off stays off, even when you're not working out. Exercise. It won't make you stick to a diet, but it will make your diet stick.
Size 26 jeans are pretty hip.
Get the 30-minute workout at Jack LaLanne for just $99 a year. Call 1-800-695-7777.
publishing houses, 2,574 law firms, and 4,542 delicatessens. To make it here, your business needs a bank that works as hard as you do. That's why over 60,000 New York area businesses look to manufacturers